You just gotta jump over this one guy. You gotta kill him. You're almost there. Come on, just you didn't fucking do it. So one of my favorite games is Grand Theft Autos. Partially I like about this game is you get to shoot guns, drive fast cars, jump out of airplanes, fly airplanes, do whatever else whatever you wanted to do. It's awesome. Games like this are really cool because they allow you to participate in fantasies that you don't normally get to participate in. If I want to be an alien and go to outer space and kill a bunch of aliens, or if I want to be a little Italian man with a large mustache in a go-kart, driving, throwing shells at people on a road built of rainbows, I can do that as well. That's crazy. Not only do video games allow you to live out your fantasies, but it allows you to participate in the story. Unlike TV shows or movies or anything like that where you're sitting back and watching someone else's story unfold, you yourself are making the decisions with characters and story devices that allow you to actually become part of the story, and that's unlike any other content out there today. I myself, being American, I found out that 59% of Americans play video games, which I thought that was an incredibly large amount of numbers. That's a majority of the population that plays video games. Of that 59%, the average age of video game players is around 31, which I also thought was a little bit higher than normal, but it kind of makes sense when you really think about it. Now, when you get video games like Grand Theft Auto, where you can shoot and kill people and do all sorts of other various types of crimes that you could not do in everyday life, you have people that raise the question whether or not violence in the video games contributes to violence in real life. Many people argue that games like Grand Theft Auto do cause violence in everyday actions or lead to violence, or there's a positive correlation between the two. But a recent study found that this is not the case, and even questioned earlier studies about the correlation between violence in video games and violence in real life. And one study even found that the aggression wasn't coming from the video game itself, but that was coming from not understanding the controls, which is extremely frustrating if you've ever played a game and not known what button to press. That makes way more sense because it is frustrating not knowing what to do, and you're just getting aggravated and, end up button mashing the controller and then throwing it, breaking it, and spending another $60 on a new controller. Not that I've ever done that before. Grand Theft Auto is still content with a story and characters that are deep and rich, and it really allows you to fulfill your fantasies and live out things you could never do in real life more than any other content that's out there. So overall, if you don't play Grand Theft Auto, I would highly recommend it. Just don't go out and steal cars.